So good morning, good afternoon or good evening, depending which side of the universe you're tuning in from. Welcome to Connect Yourself. This is a 75-minute session during which we're going to do approximately 40 to 45 minutes of a ballet-inspired workout. The theme today is really about connecting your mind to your breath, to your body. So we're not going to have anything too intense. There isn't going to be any jumping. We're going to move quite slowly through space, and the focus is going to be on stretching, strengthening, lengthening, and overall improving our posture, letting go of tension in our upper body and stretching our back, using our limbs to do so. On the back of the Ballet BeFit session, we'll have a 20-minute body scan meditation, which will enable you to get deeper into a sense of relaxation. I am using some smooth music in the background. We are not moving to the rhythm. This is just there to enhance the mental and physical experience of this workshop. So before we begin, please make sure you have clear space around you. The space of being able to move your arms around and the space of moving your legs around. So any obstacles or little hazards, shoes hanging around, pets, toddlers, cats, leftover cereal bowl should be removed to avoid tripping over. In terms of footwear, you can either be wearing some little slippers, socks, or bare feet. Be mindful if you are wearing socks that the floor that you are on, be it tiles or wooden floors, are not too slippery, as socks can actually create a hazard for you. You want to have a little bit of grip on the floor. Comfortable clothing, access to either a bar, a wall, or a chair so that you can hold on to when necessary for balance, and also for some of the standing exercises. And of course, as always, a cup of water to hydrate. So, with all that out of the way, we can now begin our session. Yep, timer here. All right. So in Ballet BeFit, one of the most important things is the posture and the correct alignment of our joints. So I'm going to invite you to take your index fingers, place them on the edge of your shoulders, tucking your elbows into your waist, and then bring your feet at what you reckon is shoulder width apart. And then you're going to uncurl your arms down, like the down phase of a bicep curl. And then look between your fingers and just make sure that your feet are within the frame you've created with your index fingers, right? And that'll be your anatomical position for the session. From here, I want you to press the balls of the feet into the ground. And as you do this, take your tailbone and lengthen it towards the floor. Engage through your pelvic floor, lifting it up towards your belly button. Inhale, exhale, tighten the belly button towards the spine, still with the active engagement of taking the tailbone towards the floor. And imagine you're drawing a nice line going from the belly button through your belly up to your chest on your solar plexus, and from here ensure you're lifting your chest up, opening your shoulders nice and wide, pulling them down. Imagine you have a beautiful bright light shining from the middle of your heart onto your beautiful horizon, right? And throughout your practice today, I want you to always consider shining that bright light ahead. If the light is shining down, you're only looking down to the ground, you're missing out on all the beautiful opportunities life has ahead for you. From here, you're just going to lift the chin up a little bit. Take your fingers again, 2 index fingers, place them on the earlobes, and then get the thumb and see if the thumb is touching the collarbone. If your thumb lands on the collarbone, your head is correctly aligned with your shoulders. If your thumb is slightly in front, it means that your head is a little bit forward. Just tuck it in slightly. If, however, your thumb is behind your shoulders, it means you may be tucking in a little bit too much, and you keep focusing that you might have a double chin. Relax, right? Lengthen here. Then I'm going to invite you to grab a little bit of hair at the top of your head, pull onto it, and imagine this is a plumb line that's drawing you, growing you towards the sky, right? And as you do this, picture your spine lengthening itself. So from the tailbone going down to the ground, all the way up to the sky, right? Shining another light into the stars. All right. Now from here, let's take 3 breaths together to ground ourselves. We're going to inhale our arms up, reach towards those stars. Exhale down. Inhale up, reach a little bit further, grow yourself. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale all the way up. Reach, reach, reach. Bring your palms together. As you slowly exhale, slowly bring those palms in front of your heart center. Just capturing that bright light of yours. Close your eyes here and take a moment to scan yourself, head to toe. Check in with how you are feeling mentally, emotionally, and physically today. Take an opportunity to let go of anything that's happening around you. Check out from the other activities and just check into the space that you are standing on, that base that you've created between your feet. And inhale, reach all the way back up, and then open the arms slowly down. We're going to start warming up our head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, exhale, turn the head to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, same side. Inhale, center. Exhale, side again. Inhale, center, other side. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, look up. And then back down towards your chest. Did you drop some tomato sauce? Just look down. And then inhale, back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. The next one, you're going to inhale all the way up. I want you to open and close your mouth 3 times. And notice how the jaw is feeling and how your neck is feeling. Sometimes when we do this, we realize that, oh man, my jaw is so tight. And then come all the way down here, tucking the chin, looking into your chest, like looking at actually the origin of that bright light, right? And we're going to be here and just focus on exhaling here. It can be a little bit intense, letting go of the tension in the back of our neck, letting go of the tension where all the trap muscles come and insert, at the base of our head. So just breathe here. And then release, come on back to center neutral. From there, we're just going to push the floor away. So 5 times, lifting the elbows up to the ceiling and pressing the floor away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to push the walls away, right? So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Bring your hands on your hips. Give me 3 little hip circles in one direction. Checking in with those hips, how are they feeling today? And then reverse. Sometimes we hear a little snap, crackle, and pop. That's just mobility happening. It's your joint lubricating itself, right? Okay, and then from now we're just going to alternate, coming onto a demi-point on each foot. So go just coming onto the ball of the foot on each side, on the toes, right? Ball and toes. And here we go. We're going to go for 10 and 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. From here we're going to bend and straighten. And as we straighten our legs, I want you to consider that you're pushing the floor away with the feet. So flexing the legs, pressing the heels into the ground, and lifting the hips all the way up to your armpits, right, to the side. So here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, relax those shoulders, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, great job. Clap your heels, and you're in a gentle first position. Check your alignment again. Scoop your tailbone, so you may want to be a little soft on the knees. Scoop your tailbone, engage those abductors and those glute muscles. Reconnect with the pelvic floor. Scoop it through to your belly button here. Lift the chest up, open the arms. Let's bring our arms together at the bottom. Imagine lifting up some balloons. Open them, exhale, release down, hands on the hip again, and we're going to do the same thing as what we were doing before, but in first. Now here, the trick is to not be swinging the hips left and right. So stabilize your hips and really just focus on the movement coming from the toes. You ready? We go for 10 and 9, 8, 7, squeeze those glutes, 6, 5, that's 4, 3, 2, and 1, and down, same thing, bend and a stretch, so little plie, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and every time you come up, squeeze through all the way to the top of the thighs, right? 2, last 1, great work. You can just do like a half step on one side with one foot, half step on the other with another foot, as if we have another foot, right? Scoop through your tailbone. We are in what we call second position. Same principle here, we're just going to alternate again. This is going to become even more challenging to not swing the hips. So again, connect into those hips, right? You ready? And here we go for 10, and 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Same principle, we're going to go into a plie and a stretch. We're going to do 2 sets of those. Our first one is going to be just a very light bend. Our second one, we're going to aim to come a little lower and move slower, okay? To just stretch further our adductors, okay? And open our hips. So here we go for our first one. Hands on the hips again. It goes for 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great work. You ready to go a little lower? This time I'm going to invite you to bring your arms to the side. Right, inhale up, as slowly exhale down, hold it here, inhale and then exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, 2, and down, 3, 4, 5, 6, bring lightness into your arms, 8, and 9, and 10, we're going to come back down, hold it here, close your arms, bring them open, and then I'm going to invite you to rise up on your toes, up, and come back down, and up, and down, and here you go, ready? We're going to do 10 together, here we go for 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay at the top. Scoop your tailbone. Engage your belly. Reach tall with your hands. And then slowly release the heels. Open the arms to the side. Release down. Half step in. Half step in. Back into the gentle first. Let's go with our arms. Inhale, arms to center. Exhale, open one arm. Inhale, that arm down. Exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, open your other arm. Exhale down. Inhale, back to center. Imagine you have some little mirrors on the palm of your hands and you just want to check yourself out gracefully. So we'll get to the palms of the hands, lift the arms up, way up, squeeze your glutes, push into the ground, reach up, exhale, open your arms wide, release down. Here we go, just one arm, right arm comes forward. Opens to the side, comes all the way up, down in front, open to the side, down to the bottom, through the center, all the way up, all the way down through the side. Other arm comes through the center, over to the side, all the way up, all the way down, through the center, over to the side, back through the center, all the way up, release all the way down, both arms together, come through the center, open up to the side, all the way up, reach, open through the side, all the way down, through the center, all the way up, open through the side, come back through the center, come all the way up, let go of those balloons, and release all the way down. Great work. We're going to go back to stretching our neck and our arms now. Stay in this position, bring one arm to the side, and then just going to tilt your head towards the opposite shoulder. 5 times, very slowly. 5, and 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Stay here, and then we're going to bring our arm down, and back up, halfway up, and down. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release through the center. Bring your other arm out to the side. Drop the head towards the other shoulder. And back to the center. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Last one. Hold your head to the side. Reach your arm down and up halfway. 1, and 2. Feel the stretch along the side of your neck. 3, 4. Stay engaged with your legs. 5. Release through the center. We're going to do the same thing. Forward, down, and up with our arms, and down, and up. Good. Here we go for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Last one. Medium center. Good job. All right. Let's work a little bit on our legs. I'm going to invite you to come to the bar. We're just going to stretch our legs. So we're going to go into what we call a tendu en croix. We're going to do 4 to the front, 4 to the side, 4 to the back, 4 to the side, and then we'll turn around and do our other leg. Okay? Do the other side. So one hand on the bar, your other hand can be just on your hip, or you can just open it up to the side. Entirely up to you. Regardless of your choice, whether it's open on the side or it is on your hip, ensure that you're still lifting your chest up, shining that bright light in front of you. All right? Think about being elegant. Think about being open. Think about a long neck and your plumb line drawing you to the sky. You ready? Here we go for 1 and 2. Stretch your leg in front, point the foot. 3 and 4. Hold it here. Come on back in and to the side. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And back into the back. If you're using your arms, you can bring your arms in arabesque, which is in front, as if you're just pointing in the distance at something and looking far, far onto the horizon. Here we go. 1 and 2, 3, and 4. Back to the side for 2 and 3 and 4. Hold it here. Lower your foot down through your demi-point. Come into a nice big plie. Lowering your arm through the center. Open up, point your foot. Bring it back in. From here, bend the knees. Come on up onto your tiptoes. Rise straight. Bring one arm in front of the center. Bring your other arm towards the center. Inhale. Exhale, engage your above you. Smile, relax your shoulders, and slowly lower down. Great work. Here we go to the other side. You are ready? And we go for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it here. Come back in to the side. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Through the side, back. Arm in arabesque. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Lengthen. Come on back into the side. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Stay here. Through your demi-point. Lower your foot. Come down into a plie. Arm through the center. Open up. Point the toe. Back into first position. Bend your knees. Come onto your toes. Straighten your legs. One arm in the center. Other arm comes to. Big inhale. Exhale. Rise your arms up. Engage through your abdominals. Hold it here. Smile. And slowly release down. Beautiful. Great work. Alright. Here's what we're going to do next. You have the choice to do at the bar or away from the bar. We're going to work on stretching our side as well as getting a little bit of ab work, right? So, here's what we're going to do. You're going to point to the side. We're going to come down into a side bend, rise up and stretch the other way, right? Work on our external obliques. So we're doing a strength and a lengthen and a stretch, okay? If you want to do it at the bar, no problem, just keep one hand on the bar. You can come down, you just bend away from the bar, come back up, stretch towards the bar, okay? Do whatever you're most comfortable with today. No judgment. Both work. Both will get you the same result, okay? So whatever you're most comfortable with is totally fine. So start in first position, bring your arms in front, point one leg out, come down into second, your arms are nice and open, lift the chest, we come down, bend, side, rise up and stretch, and down, bend, rise up, stretch, down, bend, rise and stretch. That's 3, and we do 10. Breathe through this. You want to be exhaling when you're lengthening. You have 4 to go. Last 3 on this side. 2 to go. Checking with your posture and your alignment. Good. Last one. Beautiful. And come on back in. Through the center. Bring your arms up. And release down. And here we go. Arms in front. Point the other foot out. Open your arms. Release down. You're ready. 10 onto the other side. We come down. Bend. Rise up. Stretch, down, bend, rise up, stretch, down, bend, rise up and stretch. Good. Use your breath and just smile. Feel your body moving smoothly through space, right? Feel your arms floating. Your arms are strong and at the same time they feel so light. Feel your body strong, yet so light. Good. 3 to go here. Last 2. And your last 1. Beautiful. All right. Next one is going to be a similar principle, except we're going to come to the front. Same thing. You can have one hand on the bar, or you can do it away from the bar. So I'll show you both. Starting position in first, we're going to point one foot forward, right? And you're going to sweep towards your foot, come on up, bring your foot in, and stretch towards the other side. So it's similar stretch as what we were doing, except we have our legs straight together into the ground. And so it's going to enable us to stretch a little bit more into our IT band, our hip, TFL, this whole area that sometimes gets a little bit angry, you know, from sitting, running, or cycling too much. So this is going to feel really good here. And so to get the full benefit of this stretch, you've got to focus on pushing your heels into the floor and scooping through your tailbone and reaching out, feeling yourself lengthening. Almost if you want to bend yourself sideways, right? And this is going to help really open the side of your body. We'll go into forward bends in a moment after this one. All right, you ready? So here we go. Gentle first position, arms come together, one leg comes in front, open your other arm, we're going to bend the standing leg, and we're going to sweep, as if we're sweeping the floor towards the foot, rise up and stretch, and come back forward, and sweep, and rise up, stretch, and forward, and sweep, good, rise up, stretch, sweep and stretch. So sweep and stretch is what you want to be remembering, right? Good. This requires a little bit of coordination. We got two more here. Here's coming for your last one. Great work, and let's go to our other side. Come on, open and bend, and here we go. Sweep in, stretch. Sweep in, stretch. Sweep in, stretch. Good. You got this. Just check into your body, check into your breath. Focus always on lengthening the spine, keeping your chest lifted, working on your waist and your external obliques here. We got two more. And you'll notice sometimes you're a little bit tighter on one side. So you might notice on myself, I'm much tighter on this side. And release down, arms through the center, all the way up, and open, and down. Great work. All right, come back to your bar, and here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna hold on to your bar, we're gonna go into some bends forward and bends back, and we're also going to go into some just little leg swings, okay? So, which is going to enable us to kind of loosen everything up around here. So the first one we're going to do, we're going to open our arm to the side, and we're just going to swing, you're going to just swing your leg back and forth, right? Your foot is barely brushing the ground, just a little bit. What I want you to consider as you're doing this is really stabilizing through your standing leg, right? Your standing leg is not moving. So this is why you want to hold on to the bar. It's going to help you really stabilize through here. Because you don't want to have your leg going, you know, like the rag doll. We try not to do rag doll today. Do rag doll in some of my other classes. You should check them out. All right, you ready? We're here, and we're going to do this for a total of 45 seconds. So this is by time this time, just swinging your leg back and forth. So we're going to swing it front and back, and then we're going to swing it sideways. So we're getting into the hip mobility on one side and stability on the other side. Breathe. Keep lifting your chest, engaging your abdominals and scooping through your tailbone. So as you scoop through your tailbone, you are activating your glutes when you're swinging your leg behind you. You've got 15 seconds to go here. Keep smiling, super tall. Stretching and lengthening your leg. Great work. Give me 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Great work. And we're now going to go. I'm just going to be forward in front of you. Legs going to be in front. And we're going to do the same thing to the side, right? Just swinging your leg back and forth, but sideways. So coming across, cutting across the center. If you have had hip dysplasia, then please avoid crossing over and just focus on opening your leg towards the outside. So focus on your abduction, okay? Just want to be mindful of that. Great work, 15 seconds to go on this side, and then we'll switch sides. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch to the other side. Same principle, swinging your leg back and forth, 45 seconds, right? Your toe is pointed, and you're just focusing on lengthening your leg, letting go of tension, and at the same time activating your glutes and your abdominals and core. Great work. Keep swinging, swinging. Balancing, and this is French isn't because it's balancement, but balancer, which is to swing, has really positive effects on your body because it's actually a movement of happiness. Think about it, think about little children on swings in the park. You have 10 seconds, by the way, right? They look so happy. It's a movement of freedom. 3, 2, 1, and in front, swinging in front, right? Again, still stabilizing through your standing leg. And really just opening up your leg. Again, if crossing over is not permitted to you, please just focus on doing a hip abduction, right? Good. Glad we cleared that. How are we feeling? Good? Still have approximately just over 10 minutes of work left. One more set of exercises to do standing at the bar, and then we're going to take it down to the floor. Breathe through this. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work. Come on back in. Our feet are here. You're going to inhale your arms up. And what I want you to do is squeeze your glutes. We're going to come into a forward fold, right, and a tabletop position. But we don't want to be pushing our hips back, okay? This isn't the stretch we're trying to do. If we do this, if we push the hips away from the alignment with the ankles, we just end up stressing our hamstrings and stressing the tendons that are connected to the hamstrings. So you end up having hamstring tendinopathy. Ah! You don't want that, it hurts, okay? So you've got to really engage your glutes, scoop through your tailbone, reach, lengthen your spine, reach far forward in front of you, away from your hips, away, away, away. This is, you're going to notice that it's asking you to really engage through your glutes and through your core, okay? Maybe you can't go any lower than here, and that's okay. Maybe you can come into a tabletop, and that's great. Maybe you can come all the way forward, and that's fantastic. Wherever you are today, meet yourself and hold on to it, right? And then come on back up, and forward, same thing. And up, and exhale, come forward, and really focus on maintaining that alignment, hip through ankle, right? And lengthen, lengthen, see if you can come a little lower. And inhale back up, exhale forward, far away from your hips, lengthening through your spine, pressing your heels into the floor, engaging your glutes, the hips are solid, solid anchor. Inhale back up, exhale forward, and come all the way down, round neck, head, shoulders, bend the knees softly, let everything hang here, scoop through the tailbone, unroll yourself all the way up, reach up, gentle back bend, and open. Do this one last time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lean forward, stop halfway here. Inhale, exhale, hold. Inhale, exhale, come all the way forward. Let the head, neck, shoulders hang, round spine. Press the belly button towards the spine. Bend the knees softly. Scoop through your tailbone. Use your abdominals to unroll yourself up. All the way up. Vertebra by vertebra, ab by ab. All the way to the top. Reach, open, gentle back bend. And release down. All right, last little leg challenge, and then I'm gonna leave your legs alone today. Here's what we do. You're gonna point your leg to the front. Let me show you. Point the leg to the front. Bring your leg into your foot into a coupe, which is as if you're just trying to cut your ankle with your toe, right? You're gonna slide your foot as if you're trying to scratch the inside of your leg, and then slowly open, dégage in front, and release down, and resume, right? Very slowly, we're going to do 5 of those on the front, 5 of those on the side, and I'm going to spare you doing the back ones for today. That's just when you've done a few of my classes, we get to that later, okay? 5 front, 5 side, we move very slowly with our breath. We do out the other leg, and then we go down to the floor, and then you're on the floor for the next half hour. How does that sound? Good, right? All right, here we go. So, gentle first position, bend your knees, scoop your tailbone, lengthen your spine, straighten the legs, point your foot to the front, open your arm, lift the chest up, inhale, exhale, close arms center, coupe. Scratch through the middle of your leg, bring your arm all the way up. Open your leg in front, release it down, that's 1. And a second, up, gracefully moving, lift your knee up, your knee is the driver here. You're drawing a line with your knee. That is 3. And 4. And 5. Beautiful. We're going to do the same thing on the side. We come all the way up. So this time we don't go through the side, we just come up. Scratch the middle of our leg, bring our arm up, open to the side, release down. Come on in. And 2. And 3. It's a coupé dégagé. And 4. Coupé dégagé développé. Actually, it's the entire name in ballet. You can say that. Say, oh, I was doing some coupé dégagé and some coupé dégagé développé. Last one. Great work. So this really gets into your hip flexor, into your quadriceps. It requires a lot of control and stability of your body. Okay? Let's go to the other side. So, leg comes pointed forward, nice and tall. Coupe, slide up, dégagez, and down. Coupe, passez, développez, and down. Coupe, passez, dégagez, développez, and down. Control your leg. Couper, passer, développer, dégager, développer. That was 4. We have 1 more to go. And in, and here we go for the side. And open. Down. Up. Side. Down. That's 2. Graceful. Feel your arm is pulling on your leg to bring it up. Right? Open into the side. Last one. And done. Great job. Let's just take a nice little stretch here. Come into a nice wide second position. Inhale your arms up, exhale, come on down, sit low. One forearm on one thigh, other forearm on the other thigh. Lean forward a little, press your thighs away, and gently shimmy your hips left to right. Nice stretch. Bring the feet parallel, shift the hips towards the sky, hands down on the floor. Bring the crown of your head towards the floor, lengthen through the back of your legs, but remaining soft on the knees, don't lock your knees. Walk the hands forward. Big stretch here. Inhale, exhale. Walk your hands back in. Bend your knees, open your feet. Forearm on one side, forearm on the other. Shift the hips towards the ground. Look, you're coming even lower. Press your heels and your feet into the ground. Push in 3, 2. We're going to come up as we exhale, lifting the weight away from our shoulders. Up into the sky, up onto your tiptoes. Reach, look between your hands. This is your power pose. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Release. Great work. I'm going to move my bar away. We're going to come down to the floor. A couple little exercises here to activate the core. And then we will get into our relaxation. All right, how are we feeling? Good, we're feeling good. Legs feel good, nicely stretched. All are open. I'm actually gonna do one little thing before we move into our last exercise. I want to open the thoracic spine for you. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. 3 on each side with a little stretch in the middle, okay? So the first one, you're gonna press into your right hand. You're sitting on all fours. Check your hips are aligned with your knees, and check your wrists aligned with your shoulders. You're going to bring one hand, place it palm towards the ceiling, slide it just behind the base of your other hand. And inhale as you exhale, open towards the sky with the aim of creating one straight line from one tip of the fingers to the other, okay? We're just trying to open up the rib cage, the thoracic spine and the pectorals here. We're going to do 3 on one side, then we'll do a thread the needle stretch, and we'll go ahead and do 3 on the other and thread the needle stretch. We'll move on to our backs, a little bit of core, and then we're done. All right? Hang in there, stay with me. Here we go. Slide your hand, exhale, reach up for 1. Inhale down, exhale up. 2, inhale down, exhale up. 3, and inhale all the way down until you come, bring your head into the mat, threading the needle. Exhale, breathe here. Close your eyes, let go of the tension in your shoulders. And breathe smoothly. Press into the floor, come on all the way back up. And let's go to the other side. Inhale your palm behind your left palm. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Slide all the way. Thread the needle here. Close your eyes. Let go of tension. You might notice one side tighter than the other or less tight than the other. That is my case. I might this side going, ooh, this is pure butter. My other side is like a brick. I asked my husband the other day and come on back up. Sit into your heels and give yourself 3 nice shoulder circles. Great, all right. Let's go and lay down. Let me show you what we're doing before you lie down. 2 exercises, nice and easy. It's actually the same one. The only thing that changes is going to be the position of the feet. You'll be laying down on the floor. Your feet are hip.
And don't resist what you smell. On your next inhale, bring your awareness to the sense of touch. You may become aware of the sensation of sitting or lying down, the way the chair, the cushion, or the yoga mat feels under your body. You may notice your clothes resting on your skin. Simply be aware. Don't resist what you feel. Now become aware of the sensation of the air flowing into your body, the rise and fall of the belly as the air moves in and back out. Don't try to breathe in any particular way. Simply be aware of the natural flow of your breath. Our attention is normally like a bright floodlight all over our body. But now we are going to bring the attention to a very small spotlight that moves over the body. We're going to start to bring the awareness on the toes of your left foot. Shine the spotlight onto the toes of your left foot. Just notice sensations. And then extend the spotlight up to the rest of the left foot. Just take it as it is in this moment. If your attention drifts or get lost in thoughts, simply come back to the spotlight on your left foot. Now allow the spotlight to move upwards onto your left ankle. Simply be aware of it as it is. Bring the spotlight further up to the left leg, the calf, the shin. Feel it as it is and resist nothing. Move the spotlight up to the left knee and the left thigh. And again, if your attention drifts or your mind is wandering, simply return it back to the spotlight, this time on the left thigh. Now move the spotlight and shine it down on the toes of your right foot. Simply become aware of the right foot, its toes and the foot completely. Feel the awareness there, resist nothing. Now move the spotlight up onto the right ankle. Move it onto the right calf, the right shin. Simply be aware of it. Resist nothing. Now take the spotlight and shine it onto your right knee. Move it up onto your right thigh. If the attention drifts, or you get lost in thoughts, bring the spotlight back to the right thigh. Be patient. Be calm but firm to bring your awareness and the spotlight back onto your right thigh. Now move the spotlight further and bring your awareness to the pelvis, the groin, the buttock. If there's any sensation, simply be aware of it as it is and resist nothing. Now bring the attention to the lower back. If there is sensation, simply be aware of it as it is. Resist nothing. Now move the spotlight to the front part of your body. Feel your belly. Be aware of the breath as the belly is rising and falling with each breath. Now move the spotlight up and bring your awareness to the rib cage, your lungs, your heart, and your upper back. Become aware of your shoulders. And now narrow the spotlight down a little bit and the awareness and move it down to the left arm. Move it down at the fingers of the left hand. Now take the spotlight and slowly trace a line back up again through the arm, the elbow, and back to your left shoulder. Feel your left arm as a whole. Now allow your attention to move across to your right shoulder. Shine the spotlight on the right shoulder. Move down your right arm all the way down into the fingers of your right hand. Slowly trace a line back up again over your right elbow, up to your right shoulders. Feel your right arm as a whole. Tune in to what you feel. Simply be aware of it as it is. Resist nothing. Bring your awareness up, all the way up to your shoulders. Now, become aware of the neck with all the muscles and the bones, and feel the breath passing through it. If there is any sensation, simply be aware of it as it is. Resist nothing. Now move the attention of the spotlight up to your head. Shine it on the jaw, the chin, the teeth, the tongue, the roof of the mouth, your lips. Notice any sensation, the cheeks, the nose, your eyes, your eyebrows. Be aware of the ears, the sides of the head. If there's any sensation, simply be aware of it as it is. Resist nothing. Now expand the spotlight of your awareness so that it moves across the entire body again. Take the spotlight and let it expand from the head down to include the neck, the back, the shoulders and arms, the chest, the hips, the thighs, Shine the spotlight over your knees, back down into the toes of your feet. And become aware of this amazing body in which we live. This whole body that is breathing and functioning in this moment. The body that is feeling and thinking and imagining and yet still is present, still here. If you feel any tension, any tightness, or any discomfort in a part of your body, take the spotlight and shine it on that attention of that part of your body. Allow that feeling to be there and breathe through that sensation. With your eyes closed, you may gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Slowly take time to wake your body back up. Now with greater awareness of all the sensations that are in your body. Gently shift the body, move the body. If you feel for it, give yourself a good stretch. Lift your arms up over your head. And whenever you're ready, on your own terms, gently open the eyes. It was good. It was easy. You kept wondering, and your mind was wandering around, and your thoughts were spinning. That's all okay. We simply bring the awareness, in this case of the meditation, back to the spotlight of your body, and come back to the awareness in our body. And now wherever you are, maybe in the US, you're ready to go back into the day. In Europe, back into the afternoon. And here in the Middle East, we slowly get back into the evening, hopefully with more awareness. And combined with the Ballet BeFit, what we just did, with a bit more stretch and a bit more lightness in body and mind. Thank you for joining today.
Thank you so much. And so everyone, take your time to slowly rise up from the space you are. If you are laying down, come up into a comfortable seated position. Take a moment. If you are already seated, then I invite you to start standing and come and stand nice and tall. Revisit that gentle first position. Come back to that beautiful alignment, scooping your tailbone down, opening your chest, lengthening your arms towards the side of your body. Whilst we wait for everyone to join us, we're just going to float our arms very slowly, like we are batting our wings. Just slowly feel the movement from the tip of your fingers through your wrist, your forearms, your elbows, all the way up to your shoulders. Feel the lightness around you. Feel the softness of your body. And then when we're ready, we're going to start really broadening this movement, coming wider and wider until we reach all the way up to shoulder level. Once we're at shoulder level, just reach your arms out, palms turning towards the ceiling, and lift all the way up to the sky, lifting all the weight you may have been carrying on your shoulders away, all the way up, and then come forward in front of you, slowly checking yourself in those little mirrors in your palms, and releasing down. We're going to bend our knees, point one leg forward, arms in the middle, slide forward as we come into somewhat of a lunge. Open your arms, opening your heart, shine your beautiful light. Look up towards the sky. Press your back heel into the ground. Beautiful stretch here. Reach forward, point your back foot, and salute your audience one last time. Gather some feathers or some balloons, lift them up, press the back heel down into the floor, release those balloons up, lean back. Point your front leg, bring it back in, release down. Same thing other side, float your arms down, bend the knees, point your front leg, slide forward. Open your arms, open your chest, look up towards the sky, press your back heel into the ground, square your hips, feel a nice stretch happening here, and then point your foot back, bring your arms above, come on back down, and gather the feathers or the balloons, bring them up into middle, release the heel down, release the balloons, open up, point your leg, bring it back in, and lift your arms up, look to one side, release down, lift your arms up, look towards the other side, release down, arms come in front, some gentle steps, and point your foot behind, hide it behind your ankle, and thank you so much for tuning in today. Thank you so much for tuning into the Connect Yourself workshop. We hope you have connected your mind to your body, to your breath, and that you feel relaxed, re-energized, and rejuvenated. Once again, my name is Steph. I was your Ballet BeFit instructor today, and I was joined with Anne-Catherine, who is an amazing meditation teacher, as you have just experienced. So I'm going to open up the floor now to Q&A sessions, and thank you so much for tuning in.